So at this point, I have had them for almost 6 years now. Hey, it's Cameron with the Atlas Training Shop. Today we're going to talk about one of the first pieces of equipment I ever purchased, and that are these training sandbags from Brute Force Training. I got these as a Christmas gift. So I said purchase, really they were purchased for me. I got these as a Christmas gift, I think in 2016. So at this point, I have had them for almost 6 years now. And these things have really held up. I've never done a review on them, so I figure since they're coming up on their 6-year anniversary, is that right? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, yep. Since they're coming up on their 6th anniversary, I figured now's as good a time as any to just tell you how awesome these things are. So Brute Force Training, that's the name of the company, is Brute Force Training. They're still around, they still make these sandbags, so if you like what I have to say about them, definitely pick them up. All the stitching on them has held up. They're American made. They've got all these different handles on them. So I've got a suitcase handle here. I've got these handles that run parallel to each other here. Well, all the handles run parallel to each other, but I have handles that run lengthways along the bag and a neutral grip handle that runs perpendicular to the bag. Another suitcase handle here, and I've got these 2 handles on the side. Because of this, there's a lot of things that you can do with this. So the reason I purchased them back in 2016 was at the time I was working as a trainer at a local Snap Fitness, and I was looking for just new things that we could be doing. I didn't realize just how much you could do with a barbell, and back then that Snap Fitness didn't even have a barbell. I had to purchase the first barbell that Snap Fitness had. So I got these. I was real big into CrossFit at the time, and I was seeing a lot of different athletes using these. I was also, back then, I was still part of the military, and I was seeing a lot of, they called them tactical athletes using these. So I thought, wow, cool, I'm gonna purchase them. And even though I don't personally use these much anymore, I don't regret the purchase, and they still get used all the time, especially for conditioning work in here. So this one on top, this is their athlete bag. Fully loaded with sand. It is 75 pounds. This one down here, they called it their strongman bag. This one is 140 fully loaded with sand. Now, obviously, now that I know a little bit more about strongman than I did back then, you don't really use bags like that in strongman. Use something more like the Cerberus bags or those Freedom Strength bags that I reviewed earlier in the year. But it's still great for conditioning work. You throw them over your shoulder, take them off for a run. You do things like clean and presses with them. You do squats with them. Just whatever you can imagine, you can do with these bags. And like I said, they have held up a lot. So on the inside of the bag, get this unzipped. A little bit of sand in the zipper. Went and got a pair of channel locks. There's so much sand in the zipper. There we go. So on the inside, a little bit of sand leak from one, but it's got 3 different bags, and you load these up with sand, and that's how you make the weight lighter or heavier. You just pull these bags out. From the looks of it, the Velcro on one did leak, either that or the bag ripped. I'm gonna have to pull this out later on, see what's up, but if a little bit of sand came out, that's really no big deal because it is all still held within the main bag and it still weighs the same. All in all, I'm happy I purchased these. I'm happy I still have them and we still use them on a regular basis. So that's really it for the video. If you like this video, then please like it and subscribe to the channel. They obviously didn't pay me to do this. I just needed some content. So I grabbed these and slapped something down real quick. If you're in the Baton Rouge area and you'd like to be part of this community, the best way to do that is to hit me up on Instagram. We'll set up a time, make that happen. If you're not in the Baton Rouge area and still like to support us, best ways to do that are head to the website, check out our programming options, and check out our apparel options. Also, if you're looking for some competitions, we have the Capital City Classic happening on February 11th as a USAPL meet for powerlifting. And we have Louisiana Strongest Man happening on April 1st. That is on Iron Podium. So definitely check that out. Until next time, keep that Titan.